Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.
Hi guys, it is Jane. I am here for my Monday, Wednesday, Friday 1A at 2:30 in room number 503. Today we will be doing comprehension. So we will need our Making Connections book and our Making Connections workbook. Alright? So first we're going to start off with a little vocabulary quiz, alright? So get out a piece of paper. Okay? Number 1, when students bring things to class and talk about them. When students bring things to class and talk about them. Number 2, past tense of bring. Past tense of bring. Number 3, like a truck, but with a place at the back that can move and pour sand or soil. Like a truck, but with a place at the back that can move and pour sand or soil. Number 4, no more than. No more than. Number 5, everyone of a group. Everyone of a group. Number 6, a circle you move to change where a truck or car goes. A circle you move to change where a truck or car goes. Number 7, the thing on a truck or car that makes noise. The thing on a truck or car that makes noise. Okay? Number 8, if a horn does not work, it does not make noise. If a horn does not work, it does not make noise. Number 9, two together. Two together. And number 10, when lights go on and off, and on and off. When lights go on and off, and on and off. Alright, get out a red pen because we're going to check our words and our spelling. Okay? Number 1, show and tell. Show and tell. Number 2, brought. Brought. Number 3, dump truck. Dump truck. Number 4, only. Only. Number 5, each. Each. Number 6, steering wheel. Steering wheel. Number 7, horn. Horn. Number 8, does not work. Does not work. Number 9, both. And number 10, flash. So take a minute to check your spelling. Make sure these look okay. All right? And total your score. Okay? And then next, turn to page 27, and we will check our vocabulary homework together. All right? Okay. So on page 27, we're going to talk about the answers to our homework. So number one, we had show and tell at school on Friday. I brought in my blue dump truck. I brought in my blue dump truck. It had 6 wheels. It had 6 wheels. It has only 4 wheels. It has only 4 wheels. It is red with white stripes. It is red with white stripes. Both trucks have one door that opens. Both trucks have one door that opens. Each truck has a steering wheel and a horn. Each truck has a steering wheel and a horn. Number 8. The horn on Allie's truck does not work. Does not work. Number 9, both trucks have lights in front, and back. Both trucks have lights in front and back. And number 10, the lights on Allie's truck flash on and off. Flash on and off. All right, so take a minute to go ahead and check your answers. All right. So now we are going to switch to our Making Connections student book, the one with the picture of the flower on it. And we are going to turn to page 78, okay? On page 78, actually, before we do this, let me go over our new vocabulary list, and that way you can try and find the words as we read. So, if we look in our white workbook on page 47, we can see the list of words that we will be looking for in the reading. Number 1, young, not old. Young, not old. Maple tree, a tree that has colorful leaves in autumn. Maple tree, a tree that has colorful leaves in autumn. Bright, not dark, with colors easy to see. Bright, not dark, with colors easy to see. Float, to move slowly through the air. Float, to move slowly through the air. Fall, the season between summer and winter. Fall, the season between summer and winter. Spring, the season between winter and summer. Spring, the season between winter and summer. Climb, to go up using your hands and feet. Climb, to go up using your hands and feet. Branches, parts of a tree. Branches, parts of a tree. Right up. If an animal climbs right up, it climbs up fast. Right up. If an animal climbs right up, it climbs up fast. Onto, on, onto, on. Syrup, sweet liquid from a maple tree. Syrup, sweet liquid from a maple tree. Instead, not one thing, but another. Instead, not one thing, but another. All right, now let's go back to our book with the flower and start reading, and we will circle the vocabulary words we find, okay? So, on page 78, when I look out my window, this is what I see. An apple tree that's small and young, and a big red maple tree. All right. Did we recognize any words? That's right. So, we saw the word young. Circle young. Okay? And we also saw the word maple tree. Circle maple tree. Okay? They both need sun to help them grow. They need the raindrops too. Their bright leaves float down in the fall. In spring, they're green and new. Okay, what words did we see on page 79? Bright, circle, bright. Float, circle, float. Fall, circle, fall. Spring, circle, spring. Let's turn the page. All right, page 80. My cat can't climb the apple tree. Its branches are too small. But she climbs right up the maple tree and jumps onto the wall. Okay, so circle, climb. Circle, climb. Okay? Branches, circle, branches. Climbs, circle, climbs. Right up, circle, right up. Maple tree, circle, maple tree. Onto, circle, onto. Okay, page 81. The apple tree has pretty white flowers. The maple flowers are red. The apple tree gives us round red fruit. The maple gives syrup instead. Okay. So, syrup, circle, syrup. Instead, circle, instead. All right. Now, on page 82, we are going to answer the questions. So, for the first part, they want you to draw a picture of each tree when it has flowers. So, I'm going to leave that up to you guys to do because my drawings are terrible. So, draw the maple tree in the first box and draw an apple tree in the second box. Okay? For number 2, write one way the maple tree is different from the apple tree. All right, so the maple tree gives syrup instead. Gives syrup instead. Right? So it gives syrup instead of what? Apples. So give syrup instead of apples. Good. Now, on page 83, it says, what do both trees need to grow? Both trees need, in the blank, put sun and raindrops. That's right. It said raindrops. Good job, guys. All right, next, it says check comprehension. When are the tree's leaves green? All right, so when are the tree's leaves green? They are green in spring. They are green in spring. Which tree can the cat climb? Remember, it said the apple tree's branches were too small, so it can't climb the apple tree. So what was the name of the other tree? That's right, the maple tree. The maple tree. Good. Excuse me. What does the apple tree give us? Well, if the maple tree gives us syrup, what does an apple tree give us? That's right. It gives us round, red fruit. What is that fruit called? That's right, apples. Yeah, apples are delicious. And 4, do you remember what we said? What does the maple give us? It gives syrup. So it gives syrup. This is a terrible key, I'm sorry. Syrup. There we go, much better. It gives syrup. All right. Now that we have that answered, we're going to go back to our workbook, our white workbook, okay? And we are going to turn to page 28. 28. All right? Now, if you need to, you can look back at the story in our flower book on page 78, all right? So, number one, which tree is big? Do you guys remember? That's right, the maple tree. The maple tree. Very good. Number 2, which tree is small and young? Do you guys remember which tree is small and young? That's right, the apple tree. The apple tree. Good. Number 3. What do they both need to help them grow? Do you remember what 2 things they both need? That's right. They need sun and raindrops. Raindrops. Very good. Okay, number 4. Which tree can the boy's cat climb? Do you guys remember what tree the cat was able to climb up? That's right, the maple tree. The maple tree. Why is that? Do you guys remember why? Because the apple tree, the branches were way too small because it's young still, right? It needs to grow more. Okay, so number 5. Which tree gives syrup? Do you guys remember which tree gives syrup? That's right, the maple tree. The maple tree. All right, now you guys get to finish 6 through 10 on your own because these are questions about you. Do you like apples? Yes or no? Have you eaten maple syrup? Yes or no? Would you like to eat maple syrup? Yes or no? Do you climb trees? Yes or no? And does your pet climb trees? Yes or no? If you don't have a pet, put no, okay? And your homework, aside from finishing page 28, will be to finish page 29 and study vocabulary, okay? So, I'm going to write your homework on the board. All right. So, comprehension homework is finish page 28, vocab on page 29, study vocab on page, over here, 47 for quiz, and read the story on page 78 again, all right? 78 through 81. 78 through 81, all right? And then get parent signatures. All right. I hope you guys learned a lot today. Study your vocabulary because I know some of us really struggle with it, okay? And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I will gladly answer them. All right, guys, I really hope I see you next
Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.